Welcome back to the channel. First thing first, God is great. I thank you. Thank you, God. God isn't good, he's great. I don't care what you believe in. If you want to say he's a wizard in the sky, unsubscribe. God is great. He is great. And today I was reborn. I was sitting in the house after I got in, freshened up, put some lotion on because I was ashy. I was naked. Standing right here, maybe about an hour and a half ago with the fellas real quick. After they witnessed me being baptized along with my cousin, the wind kind of blew a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta freshen up. I gotta put some lotion on. I'm like, cause I'm feeling all of the wind. It was a great experience. And the pastor and the minister, we was down there changing. He was asking me, was I nervous? I said, yeah. And I said, my daughter just got baptized last year, and I was telling her not to be nervous. I was telling her not to be scared. And here I am, I was nervous. When I went into the water, when I knew they was finna dump me in the water, when he splashed the water on my, put his hand on my face, I called myself trying to hold my breath. That didn't work. Water got up in my nose. But God is great. Another thing also, I thank God for every blessing he didn't ever send my way. Every blessing, every lesson, everything God has done for me. God done did a lot. Today he forgave me for my sins. Today he washed away my sins. The blood I've been spilled over the years, and he forgave me. Last year, God gave me a second chance at life. Last year, he gave me a second chance at life. And I'm just going to speak a little bit into it, but, if you close people, you know. Damn, a slingy bus on State Street. That's awkward. On a Sunday? Something must be going on downtown. But last year, I was involved in a shooting. Tragically, a man lost his life. I was protecting my family. The man came to our home unannounced in all black. I'm never disrespecting the man. May his soul rest in peace. May God bless his soul in eternal peace. I was involved in a shooting, and a man tragically lost his life. Yeah, I know the roads are messed up. The city don't care about this stretch of the road. I spent 45 hours and 22 minutes in lockup, waiting for them to rule it as self-defense. They ruled it as self-defense. My story matched up. My girl's story matched up. Oh, I gotta change out my tail light too. I got my tail light blown. The surveillance cameras, the Ring doorbell camera matched up everything. The police report matched up everything. Oh, that bus must be in trouble. He must be having a hard time. He's going to the garage. It's not his service. But and God pulled me through that moment. At that moment, God gave me a second chance at life, because I could have been sitting there fighting a murder case. I could have been fighting an M1. Because technically I wasn't supposed to be in possession of a firearm. The gun was legal. It was a legally registered gun. So I thought, I'm like, okay, I'm going, beat the murder on a self-defense. But I knew I was going to take a lick for the gun. I knew I was going to get charged with having the gun. And with discharging the gun, as the state called it. God bless, and the state did not opted to not charge me with anything. They ruled everything as a self-defense, because I didn't have any gang ties. I don't have a violent background. And God gave me a second chance at life that day. He gave me a second chance. Because like I said, I could have been fighting that murder. Or I could have been fighting that gun charge. And God covered me throughout the whole way. And led me through it. Even though I lost my family behind it due to false things, and God had me covered. And God kept me from crashing out. Even in my most darkest moments, God did it. He held me together. I wish the situation never happened, because that's the only thing that was keeping me up at night for a little while. And today, God forgave me for everything I done. Every corrupt thing I done, every crooked thing I done. God forgave me. God washed away all my sins. He looked out for me. He gave me a second chance at life. Because I could be sitting in county still 10 months later, fighting a murder charge, fighting a gun charge, fighting a gun possession charge at minimum. Even if they ruled in self-defense of the shooting, of the killing, they could have charged me with the gun. This state do not like self-defense. They could have charged me with something. And I could have been sitting at county, still fighting that charge, trying to get it dismissed. But God did it. He made everything come through. And the CO came and got me. He said, detectives want to talk to you. He told me to leave that stuff there. I told them, no, they're going to bring me right back. They want to ask me a couple more questions. They already knew that morning when the CO told me, you got about 3 hours left. I'm like, hey, what math is he doing? I got about 6 hours left. He knew right then and there they ruled me as self-defense. They just had to process me out. And as soon as he asked me that I had my receipt and stuff for my property, he said not another word to me. And I walked out to the detective. The detective called my name. I said, yeah. He said, you good to go. He said everything was ruled in self-defense. And I got shocked, and I said, for real? He said, yeah, that's what happens when you don't go on a run. You don't lie about it. I got in that room and I told him my side of the story. And I told him what went on. I told him what went down. My girl story matched up. The guy next door story matched up. And the surveillance cameras and the doorbell cameras matched up. And God did it. He covered me that day. And to the young man that lost his life, I pray his soul rest in eternal peace. I pray his family can find some type of closure. I never once disrespected the man. People always be talking about, people, you know, they kill somebody and they be talking about, yeah, smoking on this pack, smoking on that pack. They put them in the wood, you know. If you said dumb shit like that, I never once said that. I never disrespected that man. I never once said that. I always said, may his soul rest in peace. Showed me, he forgave me. He washed away everything. Rebirth. I've been feeling better for months. And today, after today, I am feeling extremely better. I feel brand new again. I had to pull over a minute. That's why you see me pull over back there. I had to pull over a minute. Thank you, God. Thank you. You are good. You're great. God, you are great. Anyways, drop a comment below. Stay positive. Stay blessed. Always like, comment, subscribe. I catch y'all on the next one.